Looking at someone else's path won't get you closer to yours. Let that line sink in. Because every time you compare your life to someone else's, every time you measure your progress against their, you're not just hurting your confidence, you're stealing from your own destiny. Chapter 1. Why comparison hurts you. Comparison is a silent poison. It looks normal, it feels harmless. Everyone does it, students, parents, workers, creators, dreamers. But the damage? It's deep, it's invisible, and it's constant. You look at someone younger than you achieving more, someone richer, someone smarter, someone more successful, and suddenly, your own progress feels small, your achievements feel meaningless, your journey feels slow. Not because you're behind, but because you're comparing your Chapter 3 to someone else's Chapter 30. Chapter 2. Social media, the comparison machine. Every day you wake up and scroll, and without realizing it, you're walking into a mental battlefield. You see people traveling the world, people buying their dream cars, people achieving success overnight, and you feel like you're not doing enough. But remember this. Nobody posts their failures. Nobody uploads their bad days. Nobody shows their struggles, tears, or sleepless nights. You're comparing your real life to someone else's highlight reel, and that comparison steals your joy, your peace, and your motivation. Chapter 3. Your journey is not supposed to match theirs. You are not meant to walk someone else's path. You are not designed to have their timeline. You are not born to live their destiny. Your life has its own chapters. Your growth has its own timing. Your future has its own clock. Just because it hasn't happened for you yet does not mean it won't. Some people peak at 20, some peak at 40, some peak at 60. The timing doesn't matter. The direction does. Chapter 4. The hidden strength in your pace. There is strength in going slow. There is wisdom in taking your time. There is beauty in growing quietly. A tree doesn't rush to grow. A seed doesn't compare itself to another seed. A flower doesn't worry about which flower bloomed first. Everything grows at its own pace, including you. What matters is that you're moving. What matters is that you're trying. What matters is that you're becoming better than you were yesterday. Slow growth is still growth, silent progress is still progress, and small steps still take you forward. Chapter 5. Comparison creates false pressure. When you compare yourself, you don't feel pressure to grow. You feel pressure to catch up. You're not competing with your own potential anymore. You're competing with someone else's results, and that's not fair to you. You don't know their sacrifices, you don't know their struggles, you don't know how many times they failed, cried, or got rejected. You only know the ending, not the battles they fought to get there. And comparing yourself to a story you only halfway understand is a guaranteed path to misery. Chapter 6. The only person you should compete with. There is only one person you should compare yourself to, the person you were yesterday. Not your friend, not your colleague, not a stranger on Instagram, just you. Ask yourself, am I growing? Am I consistent? Am I trying harder than before? Am I becoming stronger, kinder, wiser? That's the only competition that matters, because your journey is about beating your old limits, not copying someone else's achievements. Chapter 7. Protecting your mental peace. You deserve peace. You deserve clarity. You deserve confidence. But comparison steals all of that. So protect your mind. Unfollow pages that make you feel less. Distance yourself from people who trigger insecurity. Stop watching everything through the lens of competition, because your mind is the home where your dreams grow, and comparison is the fire that burns them down. Trust your timing. Walk your path. Even if it's slower, quieter, or different, the world needs your story, not your imitation of theirs. Chapter 8. Final emotional punch. Remember this. Comparison is the thief of joy, the thief of peace, the thief of confidence, but most importantly, the thief of your destiny. Because your destiny requires you to be fully present on your journey, fully focused, fully committed, and you can't reach your destination if you're constantly looking sideways. Stop chasing someone else's success. Stop walking someone else's path. Stop believing someone else's timing should be yours. Your story is still unfolding. Your purpose is still growing. Your moment is coming, and it will be worth the wait. If this message touched your heart today, take back your focus. Comment below one thing you will stop comparing in your life. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this truth. And if you're ready to walk your own path with strength, subscribe and turn on notification.